just to piss him off. I love doing that. Do. Okay.
Now recording.
All right, Gingy.
Yes, Mo.
Okay. Yeah, just because Riely doesn't want it, he's just dragging his feet on it. Do you want to host the show?
Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, do you want it? Yeah, let the ginger rise, as you say.
Hashtag let the ginger rise.
Oh yeah. As soon as he throws his shit over there to me, I'll go ahead and get them. I was just trying to chase them out so we could do the fucking show already because we've been sitting here for just like having some good banter, and he just does not understand banter. I fucking swear, it's like banter makes for good shows. So anyway, yeah. So Gingy,
Don't cut any of this out, Riely.
Yeah, so well, because that's going to happen. What's he going to do? Have to re-record? Like, I'm not coming back for another re-record. I'll leave. I'll stay gone out of spite. So, nomine Patri Spiritus Sancto, Gingy, you are now the host.
Oh shit, work up.
God, what's up,
Where'd
Riely?
the captain go?
Oh, did I kill Captain Blackbread by accident by joining the call? I didn't. He was voted off the island to make room for me. I'm not gonna be here the whole show.
Oh,
I did
back,
done
Captain.
fucked up. Sorry, guys.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
Riely, you're gonna have fun editing this
I suppose wait. Why?
because the bots are recording already.
Yeah, we got the bots in here already.
I
And
know.
I accidentally
dropped
fucking knocked myself out of the recording.
I know you're recording it. I dropped in on purpose, seeing that the bots were here. And what I realized is
you could see that they were there already. You didn't have to click in.
I didn't click in just to see if the bots were here, Gingy. I'm saying I dropped in knowing the bots were here because I meant to drop in onto the show. That was my intention. But what I realized now is, so I went to go get the votes, and when I went to go send Mo the votes, I realized there was a tie. And when I looked at the call, I saw that there was only 3 people in it because Captain Blackbread had dropped out, and I forgot that he was there before. So I was like, shit. So if there's a tie, and everybody here was here last week, and there's a tie, I guess we have to do a majority vote, in which case if there's only 2 other people, I guess I have to join to make 3. But in reality, Captain Blackbread was here, so this whole drop-in was completely pointless. So hi bye everybody.
Be gone, Satan.
Let me send Mo the votes, and then I will leave you to your devices.
All right. Awesome. All right, I'll go them. Thank you, Riely. Appreciate it. Okay, so, all right. So, yeah, good thing. Like I stopped talking just as he showed up, or else the whole fucking jig would be up.
Exactly.
So, okay, I'm going to send you the stuff right now.
We really avoided that one.
Oh yeah. So I just sent you this stuff. We could do the putt tiebreaker, but host Gingy, you may rock and or roll, sir. Me.
Oh,
He's gonna be so pissed when he fucking hears all this shit. We like conspired against him.
We love you, Riely.
Fuck you, Riely. You're gay.
Hashtag let the ginger rise. We need to start that shit on
yet.
fucking Twitter. But anyway. Welcome to the Issue Crew, where we have issues with our lives and each other. I am your fill-in host. Hopefully I did that right. Pretty sure I did, but fuck it, we're gonna fucking roll with it. I am your host for this episode, Gingy. I have Mo, Warficus, and the Captain Blackbread. See, I said it right. I was about to say Blackbeard.
You're about to slay Blackbeard?
Yep, yeah, I was just about to do that.
That's a tough one to do, you know. That motherfucker didn't die even when he died.
Yar.
Okay.
He's still around to this day.
To this day. All right, well, let's pull up to see who won from last week, because I pulled up the poll myself. I found it, just me. But the issues last week were people who won't reset their router, love hurts, things always get worse, white women recipes, dry pre-made sandwiches, and healing tattoos. And it's right down the middle. We got 2 total votes for the episode, so it's a tie, so we have to break this said tie. The issues that tied up are people who won't reset their router and love hurts.
Oof.
Love hurts. I see my black pill apathy fucking problem didn't garner any votes from the
Here
audience.
did mine.
Neither did
Hey,
mine.
but
I
you
mean,
know, the fact that we're
you'd
getting
think
2
with this
votes
audience
instead of
complaining about women would be,
the fact that we're getting 2 votes instead of just 1, though.
Right?
Well,
I
that
think
does show.
we're going
well,
up
that's
in the
my
world.
presence, really. I repost this show on Twitter now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm leaning more towards people who won't reset routers, because, if you have internet issues, a simple reset would fix it, but you're being too fucking stubborn and not doing it.
Look, I told Riley this, and I'll tell you this: it's a stupid problem. It's shit. No.
What exactly? Because I need to listen to last week, but love hurts. What do we like? Love in general?
Well, it was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kang had a really shitty girlfriend that was just fucking around behind his back, and
Oh fuck!
that was the whole basis on that.
Yeah, that kind of wins by default. That's not fair.
Yeah,
also-
yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But also, like, having to reset your router, are you kidding? The amount of things that can be an internet issue, it's like, it's almost never, oh, just reset your router.
All right. So I guess love hurts. Kang, you won.
Never. Never. I don't even remember last week's episode. I remember being here, like, for some reason or another, I felt like talking a little bit, and then, because I'm always accused of talking too much, I was like, well, what if I just shut up for like an hour and just let
And no
everyone
one
else?
noticed.
And it's just been like Riely pointing out he hasn't talked for most of the episode. He's like mentioned it like 3 or 4 times already, like twice to me in private, like while we're talking about the episode. I'm like, okay, so I guess my talking was missed.
You are wanted.
I am wanted. I am loved. People love it.
You know, one of the biggest problems though is that like you guys, I'll have the same issue.
Copyright.
No. Oh,
you
my
mean
God.
issues?
No. I mean in general. Sorry, no copyright on that. What I'm saying is the problem with that is that like
Issue. The
you guys
issue
will
with
start
that,
talking
sir.
about Dragon Ball Z, and then it's just like I am ejected from this. I can't even say anything. I end up
Yeah,
right in the same boat.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
know
why
what
you
I'm
need to watch
saying?
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, we've been on a huge Dragon Ball like kick lately because he's in
Fucking love Dragon Ball.
he's super into the movies right now. So we're doing a little mini issue cruise. I think subsect movie review thingy, or however he fucking put it. I don't know. There's so much structure to the Riely Cinematic Universe, the RCU. And so I am lost, quite frankly. This is more confusing than DC's fucking lore and continuity.
I just
This-
realized I made a video just recently. Nobody watched it. No surprise, because I just don't put anything out ever. But like, I finally put out a video, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm part of this podcast." And then I called the Riely Cinematic Universe the RCE
What
for
the Riely
Universe.
Cinematic Enterprise?
Yeah,
Nice.
That's
really
a good
gone up.
future. That's a good future save, just in case, like you don't remember what you're talking about. You go like, why'd you call it the RCE, Riely Cinematic Enterprise? Like, bing,
Yeah,
ding,
that
ding,
sounds right.
ding.
Nah, E for E Universe.
E for E.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Hey, Warfigus, what you got going for us this week? What is the issue that you are bringing to the table?
Too many roguelikes.
Too many roguelikes?
Yeah, seriously.
Roguelike games?
Yeah, no, like every time I'm told about a game, every time I'm interested in a game, every time I'm just like clicking a random YouTube video, do you know what I see? It's a roguelike. Everything, every game, every fucking game right now, it's a roguelike.
Okay,
Developers have not discovered how to make a game outside of permadeath and repeating the same content a trillion fucking times.
so for those who don't know, and for me, because I'm a fucking idiot, what is a roguelike exactly?
Well, that's the best part about it. See, originally roguelike meant like Rogue, a game no one has ever played, mind you, which was just like sort of like a randomly generated D&D thing where everything in the game was random and you were probably going to die before you ever got anywhere in it. It was an interesting experiment. But over time, the meaning of that has been boiled down to probably randomly generated levels, probably, and permadeath, probably, which really isn't even true anymore because like the genre is so like meaningless at this point. It could just mean you play the same levels over and over again.
It essentially is. You can boil it down because I've been obsessed with a roguelike Pokemon hack called Poke Rogue. And it's essentially like a survival game. Like every time when you go into it, the levels randomly generate.
And see, I like the genre. I like the idea of it. I'm just getting a little fucking sick of it. It's just everything now.
Well,
Like
yeah, it's oversaturated.
sometimes I actually want to play a game where I can get invested in the game I'm playing, and I don't like want to lose everything every time
Mhm.
I like press the wrong button. Because of course, because they're permadeath games and they're padding out content, they're often bullshit hard in that you need to face a boss multiple times to learn its insta-kill moves for every boss, or you're never going to get anywhere.
You know, I can actually attest to that. The final boss in the quote unquote story mode in Poke Rogue is bullshit insane, and on top
But
of that, the
okay,
RNG is seated. So
everyone jerks off Hades, but like if you actually play Hades, the original, it's not that difficult. The real issue is there's just a couple attacks that, unless you know exactly how to dodge them, they're basically undodgeable. So
Hades looks like such a good game.
it's fun. It's got a good story. It doesn't have a lot of content, but whatever. My biggest problem with it is I would have beat it on the first run if it wasn't for a couple attacks that once I learned how to beat, I never lost in the game again.
Well, yeah, I remember when Hades first came out, and the hype for that game was so fucking unreal. And now everyone seems to be kind of disappointed in the second one. Am I reading that right?
Well,
that
there's
seems to be
yeah, well, because that's got the whole DEI thing going on with it.
Oh God.
Yeah, but that's a whole other issue. I
Yeah,
just want to,
we don't have enough time in the fucking day to go on about like the problems with that shit, man.
and you know what the worst part about all this is? I found the final roguelike I will probably ever get into. It's called Tiny Rogues, and it's just boiled down the entire genre to clear room, get loot, clear room, get loot.
Cool.
That's it.
Game,
That's all these games are.
it
there's
pretty
nothing
much
wrong.
is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say like that pretty much like I agree with you, Warfigus, in that sense, because I mean these roguelike games, I mean they are difficult, yes, but once you get to the point, later on during like the game itself, you get so overpowered, the game is not challenging anymore.
Well, that's the other problem, is a lot of these games are balanced on you being overpowered. So either you get the items that win the game or you don't win the game. Binding of Isaac specifically has that problem. if you do not do a certain amount of damage at a certain point in Binding of Isaac, i.e., after the heart fight, you just quit the game and try again.
That's kind of a bummer. I hate it when games allow you to get so overpowered at the beginning of it. That was a huge problem I had with Diablo 3 because I decided that, hey, I always pick the fucking barbarian or fighter character as my first default just because I love to hack and slash, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I decided, like, hey, why don't I just fucking go with the demon hunter, right? And after you get to about level 13, 14, you level up there, you get the certain abilities. It's just, it's just fucking, you have to up the difficulty on there because if you don't, the game's just not a challenge. Like when I went to go fight the butcher boss battle, I was done with him in like less than 3 minutes and I reset
Damn.
it, jacked it up to the highest fucking difficulty, and I finally had a bit of a challenge, and that boss fight was so much fun because of that.
You know what
Yeah.
game doesn't have that problem though?
What game?
My favorite roguelike series, Paper Mario.
Hell yeah! Woo! I'm
Really,
here
what
again,
the-
by the way.
What the fuck are you doing? here?
Yeah.
We banished you.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah, quit clapping your
No.
tits together. Come on.
Clapping my tits together. I mean, maybe that's the best bet to make a good clap sound. Probably better than my hands, honestly. But the thing that I was supposed to do is canceled. You're gonna hear about that a little bit later. But for now, please continue.
is that
with
your issue?
Morphicus. Yeah, maybe, could be. I don't know.
But yeah, the whole genre just like
It's too saturated.
it's just too saturated. And honestly, for most of these games, like a roguelike mode could be a bonus mode. Like whatever happened to that shit? Just having like a bonus mode in a game.
Like a bonus hard mode.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what are like rogue?
add a rogue mode.
I don't get it.
Like Poke Rogue.
I know,
like-
yeah, but what makes that a roguelike and what makes other things roguelikes?
It's dungeon crawling, randomly generated levels.
No. Roguelike, all it means now is permadeath. Let's be real. Like every other aspect of or what rogue is has been boiled out of the genre. That's all
Damn.
it means. It means you have so, and like even then that's malleable because most roguelikes nowadays are so casual that permadeath means nothing.
Have any of you played Let It Die yet? Because I bought the game, I got super hyped for it when it came out, and I never got to play it.
It's free to play. It's on Steam. You can play it right now. It's awful.
Oh, it's awful? It didn't look too bad.
Okay, let me tell you how to win Let It Die. You literally let it die. Basically, the way the game works is that you get the greater your starting character's stats are, and someone did the math, and literally the way to win the game is to die enough that your starting stats outsail the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
God
secret.
damn.
It's actually genius because it's like a deconstruction of these pay-to-win free-to-play games, and the whole game is like trying to sell you real-world microtransactions to power up your characters and like revive them and stuff.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yes, but the way to win is to let it die. Do not
God.
pay for that shit.
Yeah,
That's the only way to win.
Oh wow! I didn't know it was that bad. I mean,
Wait,
I
so
was
is the
hyped
whole
for it.
game just a meta bit then?
Yeah, it is. It's literally a meta bit about how like you should just never pay for this shit.
That's pretty based, honestly. It's funny that it tricked Mo into thinking it was a real game, but that's
Well,
that's
it is
pretty
a real
based.
game.
It is a real
Roguelike.
game.
But also, yeah, I feel bad for anyone who spent money on that game because they got pulled in on a joke. Joke's
kinda
funny
fucked.
until it costs money.
Mo probably would have bought that shit too.
Oh yeah, he would have gotten death.
Well, no,
tokens.
I would have had no idea because no one until right now has ever mentioned that at all. They just always talked about the game.
Yeah, no, I want to get into it because like I've watched like playthroughs of it. It seems really fun and there's a lot of interesting stuff there. But like once again, the real crux of the game is to push a little further every time while standing on a pile of corpses.
Nice.
Okay, so
Riely, random
roguelikes.
question for you.
Yeah.
Since you are back, even though we banished you, and I guess that doesn't mean shit nowadays.
No, I
Does that mean the
run this
host reverts
domain.
back over to you?
Yeah, why? Who was doing it? Was it you?
Hashtag let the gingers rise.
Oh, it was you. Okay, I'm
Gingers rise.
definitely
Gingers rise.
taking back over then.
Oh, that's bullshit. God damn it. I did
The
so
gingers
well,
will
too.
fall.
He's doing great. Let him host the show. Fuck you.
No.
Wow, this Gingy racism.
Yeah, I'm openly racist against gingers. Well, ginger males.
So let me get this straight. You left. You gave the hosting privileges to somebody else, but now that you're back, you get the hosting privileges back again.
I mean,
If it was anyone else that wasn't me, no.
I would have. Yeah, maybe I would have considered it a little longer, but I think ultimately I would have still taken back over. The gingers will fall. Anyway, folks.
Already fallen.
So Worf,
What?
did you have anything else to say about roguelikes? Excessive
Stop
roguelike
buying
game.
them. They'll stop making them if you stop buying them.
That's probably fair. So how many are out there now? You got Poker
Thousands,
Rogue,
tens of thousands,
got
millions.
Binding of
No one
Isaac.
even knows.
That's a one. You got
I'm playing a game called Tiny Rogues, and it's just every roguelike boiled down to its base essence.
roguelike,
many of these
but they
games.
tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny. Okay, here. Let me look on Steam. So we got okay, we got roguelike tag, okay. It's got 5,941 results. So on Steam there are now 5,941 roguelikes.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't played them all, it's
only
just a
3
skill
of them
issue.
are Binding of Isaac.
What about Binding of Isaac?
Only 3 of them are Binding of Isaac.
That's true. That's true. Listen, there's only one real Binding of Isaac. It's the one you play on Newgrounds. Okay, once Florian Himsel was out of the equation, that's it for me.
Bruh. Newgrounds version kind of sucks though.
I honest to God fucking miss just spending like hours on Newgrounds, man. It was absolutely one of my most like favorite websites.
Newgrounds was in fact a beautiful place.
Oh God, I got great memories as a kid. I was watching like Perfect Kirby and Super Mario Bros. Z, and it was the coolest shit to me. Even though, like, I think the thing that aged the best, and oddly enough to say, right, is Super Mario Bros. Z. Just because, like, the animation is still there, even if the story is kind of, whatever. But Perfect Kirby just looks like shit and sounds like shit and isn't really funny.
I
I've
also
never even
loved
heard
it.
of Perfect Kirby.
Oh, good.
You know,
I also loved it as a teenager because just randomly you would just get like a huge pair of tits on the screen for no reason and some random Newgrounds fucking animation,
you know what?
which was fucking funny.
Stick figure animations. Holy shit.
Oh, man, dude, stick figure animations on
Dude.
Newgrounds is fucking on point, dude.
I have never seen more, like, better choreographed stick figure fight. Any fucking fight ever. It's been better choreographed than early 2000s fucking stick figure animations. Where some guy's got a fucking mop and is fighting 100 dudes in the worst animation you've ever seen.
I feel like all the like fighting animation back in the day that I saw in shows like that was just like some kids watched Dragon Ball Z and
How
then
did that
they
shit
made
never hit
that.
the mainstream? Like, if these guys were like picked up by major studios, like fight choreography would be a million times better.
It's funny you say that because, I mean, Newgrounds did, in fact, bring us characters like Chris O'Neill, Oni.
Yeah.
And
We got Smiling Friends. Where's the
Zach
well
Hadel, yeah.
Okay, Chris, if you ever hear this episode, for whatever fucked up reason, do like a stick figure fight in Smiling Friends. It would be great.
Chris did not make Smiling Friends. That was Zach. That was
I don't give a fuck. Chris, Zach, they're the same person.
Okay.
Just,
They're like
stick figure fight.
they're like in Elden Ring, the fucking king and the queen. I think Mariketh and fucking
No. They're the Dark Souls 3 like fat guy and skinny guy.
Oh my god! Oh fuck! I forgot what they're called. They're one of my favorite fucking boss fights in fucking Elden Ring. Like, aren't they like one of the Black Knife Assassin clans people?
I don't even remember. Like I despise Dark Souls lore because I don't have the time.
Well, like what sucks is like I got into fucking Elden Ring lore because George R.R. Martin's involved and helped write the fucking game. So obviously I have to fucking get
It's
into
not
it.
that great.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's sort of scattered all over the place a little bit, but
I think the only part of that setting I find interesting is the God of Yellow Flame, and that's been done before.
oh, the God of Frenzy Flame.
Yeah.
I fucking like the game. I think it's like I think it's a really good example of a deep lore writing, and I really enjoy that. Unfortunately, it's written by fucking Grimm, fucking George R.R. Martin. So we don't know if we'll ever get an ending or anything like that because everyone's still waiting.
Better?
Everyone's
You know
still
what's
waiting.
better than deep lore writing though? Normal writing with deep lore. You can have deep lore and still have writing.
Well, yeah, but this is sort of like a medieval time with some limited magic and monsters, mostly monsters, like sort of setting. So I'm super into it, and I mean the magic's not so limited. I guess I'm sort of knocking it down like a peg or two. I don't mean to, but it's there. Obviously, there's plenty of gods like involved, but blah blah blah. Anyway.
I like the mushrooms. The mushrooms are funny.
The mushrooms?
Yeah, the scarlet rot.
Oh god, the fucking Scarlet Rot, like the whole zone. What's
That
really
is
funny?
that is a genuinely like chilling environment. That's
Oh
great.
yeah, it's fucking sick, man. Like the environments in Elden. I'm going to be playing that here really soon, maybe tomorrow.
You should stream it.
No, yeah. That's exactly what I'm going to do because I still haven't even beaten the game once, and I'm still on the middle of it. Like I said, I was going to take a break, and then I started playing fucking Warzone and Cold War. Like the big streaming and game like destroying fucking thing is World of Warcraft and something from fucking COD. And now I pretty much abandoned COD almost completely, and I'm playing fucking X Defiant now. And X Defiant's so much fun. It's exactly what I want.
wish I had time to play this great game, but I'm too busy playing all this garbage, so I can't get back to
I'm too, yeah. I mean, you kind of got a point that normally I'd fight you on it, but like World of Warcraft has been a little bit bad lately. And I don't think I'm going to renew my sub. What I'm going to do is I'm going to renew.
Bad games to play.
Look.
I'm going to renew.
I need to say this.
All right.
So my Elden Ring experience was I decided I was going to do a meme build with whips, and it was going really fucking well until I fought that like wizard bitch with the insta-kill death beam, and I stopped.
Oh, the Kamehameha wave? Yeah, Princess Renala.
Yeah, whips do not work against her, and I didn't know what else to do, so I gave up.
Yeah, because as she starts throwing shit at you.
Put all my points in whips. She doesn't...
Well, here's the problem. Here's the real biggest problem. I'm sorry, the largest issue with Elden Ring. The largest issue with Elden Ring is the difference in viability of weapons goes from this weapon one-shots everything in the game to you're going to hit something 100 times and it's still not going to work.
I mean, honestly, I put all my effort and my faith into the pizza cutter weapon. It's my favorite fucking weapon in the game because you can charge up a strong attack with it and it just spins and just fucks up an enemy and just ruins its shit. It's fucking awesome.
Well, on an unrelated note, but slightly related, because, it was a little bit ago, Chris O'Neill, if you hear this episode, bring back Sleepy Cabin.
I mean, he's doing Oni plays. The Oni plays is pretty much Sleepy Cabin with video games.
Look, the problem with Oni plays and Sleepy Cabin is every
What the fuck is
episode.
this game?
there's-
Someone
Every
sleep in
episode,
sleeping
there is
cabin?
a 20-minute segment cut out because they got too racist, and I just feel like I'm missing out every time I watch that shit.
Yeah, it's not the same because of that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not as good without the racism, you know?
Yeah, I want the 20 minutes they cut every episode because they go way too far. That's what makes those two funny.
I understand.
Okay, that's my issue. Too many roguelikes.
Too many roguelikes. Yeah, that's the
Sorry,
issue.
excessive roguelike games. As Gingy put it, I like that. That's perfect.
I mean, I'd hate to fucking ruin the day of this fucking you.
Nope, it's all good.
I'd hate to ruin the experience. Usually emos have like black and like purple hair, but this one's got red hair.
Oh, fuck off.
And
I heard you say I hate to ruin, but it sounds like you're smile talking, so it doesn't
Oh,
sound
he
like you hate this at
100%
all.
is. He's grinning the entire time saying this shit.
No, I'm grinning because I'm making fun of you, but the point
I'm
that's
not
gonna
involved
be
in
made is
this.
genuine. In that, I will. You know what? I'll step back.
No, it's okay,
I'll
Riley.
give you the
Maybe
reins.
for my birthday, I'll host. Maybe.
Or are we supposed to do Quick Fix Month?
Oh yeah, it's fucking
Yeah,
June now.
we sure
Yeah.
fucking are, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're already we're 32 minutes into the new episode,
Too
so
late.
we'll just do that next week.
Why don't we do that in July?
I'm gonna be
The
like
fuck is Quick
busy
Fix?
in July. I don't know.
Too busy for this podcast?
I'll be on the podcast, but like probably
Okay, well
not
there you
for
go.
one
Quick
of the
Fix Month
weeks.
July.
I wanna
Everyone,
be on all
beat
of
up
them.
Riely if he does not do this.
Okay, I mean, I'm ready to fucking just throw the past half hour in the garbage and run it again. I
Fuck
mean,
no, that was my
No,
best
we're
issue.
not. We're not. Absolutely not doing that.
I will leave.
you.
No, we're not. Fucking Riley, don't even tease that. Come on, it's a waste of fucking time.
I mean, we said we were gonna do it.
No, you
Yeah.
said, and then
Yeah.
we never did it.
I had no idea about this, so I
Yeah,
think it's
exactly.
now
Fuck you,
void.
Riely. Leave this in the episode. Riley's a cunt.
You have no idea. You have no idea. You should ask him about the issue crew revolt edition, where everyone just like made a fucking Discord, just moved over there and just recorded a fucking episode like that.
Yeah,
And
it was
he just-
everybody. It was the whole crew at the time. And everybody except for me and Demi went into a server.
Of course,
Demi joined later on.
Demi joined later on, and so did I. But what happened is
You were screaming, and
Yeah,
you were
I
just
was
getting rid. It was like the
screaming,
best shit. There's a recording
but-
of that somewhere.
Is it uploaded?
I don't think it exists anymore, unfortunately.
Did it
but,
ever get uploaded?
I don't think it did.
How did you fuck that up? That's the best bit ever. Riley, I fucking hate you.
I don't want to. I didn't
Every-
want to post.
Riley,
I was
Riley,
legitimately
every
screaming.
time
I was
you
legit.
have
I
a-
had like a mental breakdown, essentially, live on
Yes.
air.
That's great. Riley, every time you've got the perfect bit, you just back out. Dick Masters is like, when's Riley 2 calling back in? Riley 2 be like,
It's not what he said. He just said,
Holy
I need
shit.
to check
Yeah.
on him. I hope
Hold-
he's losing weight, and he's not losing weight, so I didn't say anything.
All right,
I
hold on. a
remember
sec.
him saying
he
that you should
literally
call in.
mentions on show you should call back in.
I don't think
have-
he said
Do it.
call
we
in.
did
I
it.
think he
We
just said
made
he
you
needed,
a
he just
free
said he needed to
April
check
Fool's
on me.
episode.
He didn't
You're
say
about
he'd
to be a
call in.
made man, Riley.
Yeah. Wait, he calls him Riley too?
Yes.
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 Fuck yes.
Riley,
I
call
fucking
the-
dig it.
Riley, you call the fuck in on the next Dick show. I will hold you to this fucker.
I mean,
This
I'm
is-
pretty sure the next Dick show is recording right now, so kind of
Well,
I thought
they
missed the
record
boat
on
on that.
Sundays.
Yeah, Gingy's hosting. Get the fucking on there.
I know they usually record on Sundays, but I'm pretty sure they recorded this one today.
fucking
But
know.
they're done
The
now.
point is, Riley, that should be your issue. Throwing away good fucking content.
It wasn't even my content to throw away. It was never sent to me.
We're
Fucking
just gonna have to
everybody
do
joined-
alternate
everybody joined a
takes, like
call.
biggest universe and biggest
everybody joined a
universe
call. It was
uncut.
all fucking puppet mastered by Kathy. Kathy pulled everybody into a fucking Discord server except for me and Demigloom because I was being stupid, I guess, and she was mad at Demigloom at the time. So the other 5 are just doing this dumb show.
Yeah. Lost content. It's the worst shit ever. Anyways,
I remember that the reason I was pissed and the reason I had that breakdown, it was almost 100% Mo Diggity's fault.
No, it was
Like,
not bullshit. You always blame shit on me. It is not. It was
98.5
you.
Diggity,
It was
1.5.
you.
'Cause the
No,
reason I got so pissed- the
wrong,
reason I got so
wrong. You
pissed-
pissed everyone else off, and then everyone acted up, and then I decided, I was just like the straw that broke the camel's back. I'll admit to that. I'll cop to that, but I am not 98, 99% the reason why you
It
broke
was your
down.
fault that I freaked out so much because what happened was we were. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if you remember, Mo. Feel free to correct me because I'm sure I was in the wrong. But something was happening that was probably my fault, and the show was not proceeding as normal. And Mo said he was gonna go do. So Mo said that he had something else to go do and left. And then 5 minutes later, I see him in the fake issue crew fucking voice chat, and I got a little upset because he told me he had something to go. He had an engagement to go partake in, and his engagement was the shitty, dumb meme recording that was going on in the other server.
Well, I didn't want you to flip out and question, give me a million questions. So I just told you some bullshit just so I can bail.
Son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, you were like you pissed everyone off, so everyone revolted.
Does
And
this recording
didn't even
exist?
have the.
Like, can I
You didn't
hear
even have
this?
the. I don't think it
No.
exists. You didn't even have
Oh.
the balls to be to rebel regularly. You had
Yeah,
to
but if I
secretly
lie,
rebel.
but if I just lie to you, I can be done quicker and just be gone faster.
Did you think there was no way that I was gonna see that you were in there?
I didn't care about that at the time. I just wanted to be gone. That's all I wanted. It was purely selfish. I assure you, my motives were purely of my own self-interest.
Mo was like, "Hold on, I gotta go watch TV," and then he's in the fucking the issue true. I believe is what we ended up calling it. We had about 7 names for it. And I think the issue true or the true issue crew is where we landed. But the issue true never saw the light of day, unfortunately. And this is the issue new host of the show. So Gingy.
No. I give the crown back to you, Riely.
No, I don't want it. My
God damn it. All right.
head
Okay, then fine. Fuck you, Riely. What's your issue?
Wow, I give you that's your first fucking decree as host is to make me do the issue. That's not a good way to fucking cultivate future this happening, Gingy. I don't know. But my issue, folks, is I'm trying to think of what to name this. I don't want to be too mean, but I also don't want to be not mean enough. I gotta find the perfect.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Also, in my defense, Riely, when I picked you, I'm going off of on my end with Discord from the bottom going to the top. So I started with Warficus. It was originally going to be me next, but you're here.
I understand. What you actually have a method to picking the order. How insane. I just kind of do it. What I do is I pick myself last, and I pick the rest in a random order. That's what I do. But
Isn't that cheating?
Yes, folks. My issue, of course, is
He has to think of one.
no. I know what it is. I'm trying to think of what to call it.
Mm-hmm.
No, really, I know what. I already said I knew what it was. I already fucking teased it.
Well, why are you stalling?
Because I don't know what to call the issue.
Yeah?
Fuck you, Warficus.
Well, okay, we're
That
up
was
to
how
about
you really
30
feel,
seconds.
Riely.
30 seconds of dead air, come on.
There were no dead air. There was no dead air. None. Not
Yeah?
even a little bit.
No? Where's the issue,
Bullshit.
Riley?
I've got
Uh,
one ready to go if you don't.
I do. Okay. Here,
What?
I'll just do the issue, and you all can help me name it at the end. How's that?
Sure,
So,
sure.
Why not?
so fuck you.
Well, I'll
Shut
vote on the
up.
best name.
I can hear the fucking sarcasm in Warficus's voice. or if you're on thin ice. I've had it up to
Yeah.
here.
You're stalling.
I've had it up to
Where
here.
is here? Sight gags don't work on podcasts, Riley.
Up to here.
Where is
Warficus.
here? I can't see your hand.
What are you fucking
Does it-
blind? It's right there.
Yes, right there. What do you
What
mean?
the fuck? Where's the
Fucking
issue,
idiot.
Riley?
So, so this evening, right?
As
I,
of recording.
as of recording this evening, thank you, Gingy. Really, the good contribution there. This
And
evening,
I helped.
the entire my mom made shake and bake, and I helped. But folks, this fine evening. It was a little bit of a question mark if I was going to make it today. It seemed like I wouldn't for the first 15 minutes, obviously, because this fucking ginger fuck over here was saying the words that I usually say. So it's like, what happened to Riley? Well, folks, what happened to Riley is I did a little bit of double booking. Now, when I did this double booking like a month ago, I was under the impression that the event that was going to happen, which I'll tell you what it is in a second, was going to
Okay.
happen like in like the late afternoon time. Like we were going to
Can I
be
cut you off
done.
for 1 second? You booked an online thing a month ahead and expected anything good to happen.
No, but we talked about it as early as as late rather as earlier today. So it's not like it had been sitting for a couple weeks that I just expected it to
Okay. I'm
happen.
just saying, like, I've never had a month of wait time on the internet ever end in anyone's there.
No, so here's what happened. I have a co-host who's not any of these people or any members of the issue crew. A co-host on a couple other programs that I do, and her name is Alex, right? You've heard her. She's been on this show once or twice. If you've been a listener for a while, but we do 2 other shows together every week. Great times are had by all. And she went to a convention this past weekend. And we usually record Detour Head on Fridays, which is going to be well into her trip. So we rescheduled both of our shows, and the first show that we rescheduled, we ended up not doing. So that was good, good shot. The Dickheads podcast we're gonna have to do a double dipping episode next week, so that's gonna be fun to try to talk about 4 podcasts in 2 hours.
Double dick,
But
if you will.
double dick, if you will, yes. But then it comes to Detour Ahead. And for Detour Ahead, we were like, okay, we can record. Where can we place this? So anything past Monday is kind of cutting it close for having the recording ready, so I can do the thumbnail and the description and shit, and all the shit that I have to do. So it's like, okay, can't do the weekend. We could do Monday if we did like the afternoon. So that was the plan. This afternoon, or like this evening rather, once I got off to work at like 6, we were gonna do Detour Head. And that was the plan a month ago. And a couple weeks ago, a new variable entered into this. A guest, a friend of Pixels, Polygons, and Fun, actually, Miss Val, was supposed to join us this evening. And so we get Val on board. She's supposed to be on the episode, so I don't know when we're doing it. So I text Alex earlier today, and I'm like, "What time are we recording?" And she's like, "I don't know. Let me check with Val." And then a few hours pass, and she says, she says 7 between 7 and 7:30, depending on when Val wakes up from her nap. So I said, I have another thing at 8:30, so please try to make sure she's up at 7. And we kind of went back and forth, and eventually it's like, okay, I'll try to make sure she's up at 7. Now let's take a trip forward to 7:12. I have received no word from Alex. And I'm scrolling through the Discord servers, and I happen to see that Detour Ahead has had posts in it. So I click in there. Val was there at 7, waiting for us. Now I, knowing that Alex is supposed to be the keeper of Val, was assuming that if Val showed up, I would get a text from Alex. So I was waiting for Alex, and Alex never said anything.
Wait. You mean to tell me you were bubbling around here while people were waiting on you?
Wait, what are you talking about? This was like Wharf time zones.
Hmm.
I see where you've lost the plot here. Time zones.
All
I'm about
right.
to make a time
Yeah.
zone related joke and be like, it's not even fucking 7:12 yet. What are you talking about?
Bruh,
Yeah, what the
it's
fuck, man?
8:40.
We wouldn't have the time for this joke.
Jesus Christ. But so yeah, I'm waiting for word from Alex. I checked the Detour Head server. Fucking that Val has already been there and has left because she was waiting for us, and I was waiting for Alex to tell me that she was ready. So I start to try to reach out to Alex. No response. Continue to receive no response until like 8:30. Or maybe not 8:30, maybe like 8:15 ish. And she's like, I fell asleep. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's about what I figured. And we get to the point where she's like, okay, what are we gonna do? And you see, the thing about Detour Head as compared to Issue Crew, I'd prefer it not to run without me, but it can. Detour Head is 2 people, so it can't. So I'm like, okay, let me see who shows up, and I will blow it off if I can, and we'll figure it out. So, cut to now, most of you showed up. So I was like, okay, I'll come and do it. Let's figure it out. And then I get in the call with her, and she is audibly extremely tired and informs me that her stomach is ill. And then I'm like, okay, Alex, you need to go to bed. And she kind of tries to fight me on it for a few minutes, but eventually she does. So here I am on the fucking Issue Crew because after fucking we scheduled something a month in advance, and it turned into a fucking dog and pony show.
So
and
what
we didn't even do it.
So what I'm hearing is plans imploding.
Yes, no, because the issue is Alex. The issue is fucking the idiot co-host. I don't know. She gotta fucking. And the thing is, she said she was already feeling sick before we started. So I was like, you should have called it off then. You should not have went and fallen asleep, made me wait for you for an hour and a half.
This was coming from
and
Riely,
then called
who
it
has
off.
spent a total of 3 hours of my life saying he's going to leave the call.
Listen, that's different, okay? At least I was there.
No, the point is you were supposed to leave.
At least I was there, Warficus. No, but it's just fucking annoying, man. Shit, I guess it is plans falling through. I suppose it's not her fault. I guess maybe plans falling through is the issue here, but like,
I mean, it
Jesus
happens.
Christ.
I'm in a D&D game where we play maybe once every 3 weeks because there's always some issue getting in the way of it.
Haha, beat you to it, fucker.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were running shit tonight. My bad. I'll step off.
Yeah, but Riley's snipe face was better. You gotta step up your game.
Okay, all right. Let me fix it real quick then.
Isn't roguelike one word, or it has a dash?
It's all 3. It can be 2 words, it can be 1 word, and it can have a dash. There's no
Okay.
consistency because there's no consistency in the genre.
I'm glad my issue is now fuck you, Warficus, lol. Great.
Excellent. Good. I am the villain of the show now. Cope.
No, that role. I don't have a lot in this life. Orpheus, don't take that away from me.
You are far from the villain of this show, Gingy.
Look, it's like WWE. We're both heels. It's fine.
Hold on, so we have roles to take now.
You are
yeah.
of this show.
Yeah, where are you? Are you a
You are
face
nothing.
or a heel?
I'm like kind of in between.
The character no one likes. Excellent.
Yeah, that's about right. That is about my life.
You see, how the issue crew started is it was one face and 7 heels.
Are you going to call
then-
yourself a face?
And then those heels.
No, he's just
turned
about to
that
talk about
face
how much he
into a
loves feet.
heel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he
I
is
knew
into
something
feet.
was afoot.
Yeah, he told me in private he really likes feet and asked for feet pics. It was weird.
I mean,
You're all about them toes, aren't you,
I will
Riely?
tell the world publicly that I'm into feet, and I would not ask for Warficus's feet pics.
Yeah, that's why I was really weirded when you did.
Listen, I'm straight, okay?
Motherfucking Discord cut out my
only
laughter
girl
again.
feet do I want?
Not, so that made it even weirder.
All right.
Well,
No,
if we're-
that shit's always fucked. Like, especially when people don't tell you they're fucking around with the scheduling and wait until after the schedule.
that or
thing
if you're
happens.
sick, that's fucking one thing. But
Well, like it's also you not only did you waste the time you had set aside to do the thing, that time is gone and you didn't get the thing you set aside the time for.
I mean, aside from this being a very boring issue, it was in fact a very valid one in the end.
Well, thank you for the extremely backhanded compliment.
Yeah, you're
asshole.
valid. You're valid.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I'm not listening back to it. I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, fuck, I got a good one. I can't wait.
shit.
Oh yeah, Captain Blackbread is so fucking high on his own fumes.
All right,
He's
we
like,
gotta get
this
Black
issue-
Bread
fuck this
next.
other
or he
issue
won't
that's
fucking
happening
I was,
right
start.
I was
now.
just about to say, like, I was going up in the list. I was gonna be next, but Captain, if you're that excited, do you want to?
Oh, I'm so fucking
You
excited
didn't even
for
ask
this.
me if I was done, Gingy.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. I am so sorry, Riely. Is that it?
No, you're done. Fuck you.
I mean, if
Oh.
Cap
Riley.
says so, I guess I have to comply.
All right, Captain. What's your issue?
All right, so this one's going to be a bit of a challenge for me. I don't know how I'm going to get the votes with this one, but I'm going to do my best. Coffee. You guys drink it? You guys coffee guys?
Great.
I
Yeah,
love
like,
My
coffee.
life fluid.
There's like a candy store around here that makes like the best coffee. It's great. You can
I would
buy
s-
it in the bags. Get like some fucking cinnamon mocha shit.
Friend, some
I
dangerous
didn't
around there.
if I didn't think that it would just burn like fucking crazy my nostrils, I would like snort lines of coffee grounds.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh man,
did
dude!
you guys
If
know
I were
Okay,
If-
no one in America does this, but you can actually cook coffee into bread and make caffeinated bread.
You know-
Oh shit!
see,
Yeah, it's really tasty too.
the old
I would have to see evidence that it's tasty.
We have coffee cake. I mean, it's not that far fetched.
Well,
yeah.
that's what coffee cake does have caffeine into it, but if you make like a tea bread or a coffee bread, it is caffeinated and it will do the same thing as a cup of coffee. Especially
so
if you put
fucking
way too
awesome.
much coffee in it.
Yeah, one of the little things that my old town's local library did, they opened up a little coffee shop in there, and instead of just just dumping the coffee from the previous day, what they would do is just make coffee ice cubes, and it would just be like the black coffee, like the regular coffees and stuff. And as they would melt down, you get like 2 cups of coffee for the price of one. And dude, I kind of got twacked out of my mind on that. Like I had to put it down and like say no more coffee from that place because that shit was just it's like black coffee with a little bit of cream, but on
mean to
top
tell
of your
me
coffee, on top
you
of the
found-
coffee that you bought. And it
you
was
found
just
an
it was just
unhealthy-
too much. It was
You
just
found an
too much.
unhealthy habit that isn't even that bad for you, and you gave it up.
I had to, man. It was just too much. I was starting to do like Fry fucking did in that Futurama episode after he drank 100 cups of coffee. I started seeing fucking time and space for what it was.
Wait, keep
Illusions.
going. You can talk to
You
God.
skipped the whole anxiety phase and just started seeing shit.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's hard to get past the anxiety. Well, no, the anxiety phase came back on the way down. See, I jumped phases with
Yeah,
this
once
fucking
you're past the
coffee.
anxiety phase, you can talk to like demons and shit. What are you doing, man?
I don't want to talk to demons. Demons are demons. Yikes. Scary.
Talk to the Hat Man. He's cool with the fact that he owes you money. You can get
Okay.
it to him at any time.
Yeah. He's a
that
good
you owe
guy.
him money, rather.
Why do I owe him? Why do I owe the Hat Man money?
Because he gave you money when you bought that coffee that one time, and there was like $10 there that bought you the coffee.
He was the one up
Okay.
front that said, "Get the next. This is for the next guy's coffee."
Yeah, and now you owe him $100.
No, that's not how pay it forward works, though.
It is with demons.
Yeah,
Well,
he wants
that's-
it
The
back.
Hat Man, you gotta pay him back.
Well, that's fucking bullshit, man. I
It
didn't
is.
fucking sign up for
Look,
that.
man,
That's
it's either
why
the
you
money
need to-
or your
that's
soul,
why-
and you have to pick
no,
one while you're
this is
on
why
that much
you-
caffeine.
This is why you need the sixth sense to tell them that they're stupid and to fuck off. Otherwise, you can't tell them that, and you'll owe them $100.
Well,
Them's
that
the
is
rules.
a fine. That's
That's
a
the
fine.
rule.
That's a fine. How do you do?
Right.
Anyways,
Well,
how is
anyway.
this an issue now that we've hyped up how great coffee is?
Okay, great. So this is the challenging part, right? You know, so it's caffeinated, cheap. Most people drink it to wake up in the morning. The problem is it's hot as fuck. Whether it's hot as fuck outside or
Have
it's
you ever
hot as
had an
fuck when
iced
you brew it.
coffee? It's great.
Yeah, well, I mean, whether it's hot as fuck when you brew it or it's hot outside, either one really works.
You just put ice in it, and it tastes fine.
Okay, I'm not
Your
to
issue-
that part yet, but we'll get there.
He's
Alright.
got a section on iced coffee. You gotta let him go in
Alright.
order.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote this whole fucking thing out, and
Oh,
I don't remember
no.
where I put that part.
All right. I'll hear you out then. If you got it written down.
Okay. I gotta just memorize my shit so I don't have to look off of notes.
Look,
All right. You need to wake up in the morning. Like, I'm dead tired when I wake up, and it takes a lot to get me out of bed. So I need that caffeine stat. It's not like hot food where you can let it cool down for a minute. Like, it just stays hot. Like, to the point where you have, like, one fucking choice. And you need the caffeine, right? So you're drinking the black magma, and chugging it's not going to be an option because it's too fucking hot. So you have to sip on it like an Englishman's tea, which this issue could possibly extend to anybody across the pond if you're a tea guy. I mean, tea is pretty hot too. You like basically have to drink boiling water.
that's why I
but,
drink
you know,
green tea. You can cold brew it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that, but you know, we'll get there. Like, yeah, if even if you get it from like a coffee stand, still hot as fuck, and they make sure to put it in an insulated cup so you don't burn yourself and it stays hotter for longer. And is the solution iced coffee? I don't think so. That shit tastes like garbage.
What do
The
you-
other- that's the other
Fuck
issue.
you. Iced coffee is the most delicious thing ever invented. I will fight you.
Okay, well, it tastes like garbage when it's cold, so I don't know what you're saying.
Well, that's because you're probably drinking black coffee ice. That's fucking retarded.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Put
Iced
some
coffee
cinnamon in
just
it.
tastes kind of unnecessarily bitter for some reason. Where I can
Well, it's
stand that
coffee.
in a cup of regular coffee. I don't want to drink cold coffee. It's just not right.
So what you need is a device that will cool your coffee just enough
Immediately.
to be lukewarm.
It doesn't need to be lukewarm. It just needs to not put calluses on my tongue when I drink it.
Yeah,
you know,
but what
so I
if you
don't
just
taste
got the
everything for the rest
calluses?
of the day.
Yeah, but like, what if you just got the calluses and then this wouldn't be an issue?
Well, so just don't taste things so you can enjoy a cup of coffee. How are you enjoying that cup of coffee with the calluses on your tongue?
Well, that's what most coffee drinkers do, anyways.
I don't know how they do. How do they do that? You can't. I mean, I need all the caffeine and I need it like now. And I'm just one of those fucking slobs that started drinking coffee because it was more healthy than drinking an energy drink. So I'm like, I'm not used to this not being able to just fucking chug it. And so I'm just like, I gotta sit there and I gotta wait for it to cool down. That fucking blows.
Yeah, it does. That's why you cold brew shit.
I don't know how to cold brew shit, so this is still an issue.
Or get an energy drink like a civilized human.
No. Shit's like a million chemicals that I don't really want in my body, and the only one I want is the caffeine.
Look, taurine has been clinically proven to prevent aging. So,
You see, I replaced my
questionable.
what I did is I replaced my my morning caffeine with marijuana, and it's been
oh
working
yeah,
out
yeah,
so
yeah.
far. I
Because
don't
that's
know.
legal in every state.
Well, yeah, okay. For me, it's cool. Well, no.
In
For me,
all
it's
of the
not
states that
actually
we're in,
cool.
definitely legal, and don't look
Let me
into it.
clarify. I'm referring to Delta THC
Oh,
product,
well, see,
not
that shit's really
genuine
illegal, but no
marijuana.
one's enforcing it, so it'll be legal in the next few months because,
Dude,
current admin needs a win.
I hate that fucking I hate that near weed bullshit. It's like the state, and I'm not trying to go on like a libertarian rant or anything. It's just that the state like keeps going, well, yeah, if you guys love legal marijuana, you're going to love almost marijuana. Like, dude, just fucking legalize marijuana. It was like,
Yeah,
how
it's
about we
like,
give
what's
you
the fucking point, right?
yeah,
Well, it's
like
even worse.
here.
They just
Like,
want
have
to
you guys
edge you.
ever actually done kratom? That shit will kill you. It
Yeah,
just
it's
straight
like
up kills you.
Isn't
yeah,
that the
it's
God of War?
I'm not talking about we're talking about like fake weed, not kratom.
Well,
no,
the Delta gummy stuff. Well, here's the thing about Delta gummies. Most of it is just weed. It's just like chemically extracted weed. That stuff's not as bad, but you get shit like kratom, and like you will wonder why this shit is allowed.
Yeah, I've heard that kratom shit gets pretty bad. But no,
I
I'm
thought that was.
What is it? Have you guys ever heard of a YouTuber called Styx Hexenhammer?
I have
yeah.
not.
Okay, Styx Hexenhammer cannot do any fucking drugs at all because he overdosed on spice once, which is like a weed knockoff. Like it fucked his brain so bad he can't touch that shit anymore. Do not touch like lab made weed alternatives. They're bad for you.
Yeah, it's the government's like, hey guys, do you
This
guys
is
like
allowed.
legal
they call a
marijuana?
weed alternative.
I don't know. We
But
don't need to be edging on ourselves like that. We just need to make pot legal in all states, and they just need to
but
take their heads out
well,
of
here's
their
the thing. It's
asses.
the whole like daylight savings thing, right? Like they could have fixed it at any time, but the political powers that be save these political wins for a time when they need votes. Like we could
Yeah,
have fixed
So
anything at any time. Like we could be legal tomorrow if there was actually any will to do it.
I'm really actually surprised that the student loan debt finally all went through. Like that kind of like just showed up out of the blue
Wait,
after
that went
being.
fucking through.
wait, it did?
Oh yeah, no, that went through. My art institute fucking student loans from several years, they got canceled because they were also engrossed in a huge lawsuit, and the Biden's administration's attempt to bribe everyone to vote for him, that finally kind of went through, and so I got my shit forgiven because they found that they fucked everyone.
Well, yeah,
Good.
but the whole like government backed student loans thing is a government caused issue anyway. They shouldn't have solved the issue the way they did because the way they did put the taxpayer at fault, which the government should be at fault. But that's a
Yeah,
whole other
you're
issue.
welcome, Mo. I like that part of my paycheck now goes to
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome, Mo. I paid for your
I,
student debt.
excuse me, but I work and pay
40 hours a
taxes
fucking
too.
week.
I have 48, bitch. So
Actually, it's more like 50. I work 12-hour days, 5 days
oh
a week.
yeah. I mean, I figured I just finally got a return on my investment. That's how I figure it.
Well, no, you just stole from the taxpayer, but the worst
I
part
am
about
the
that is
taxpayer,
yeah,
though.
exactly. You've been stolen from. So this whole system just feeds itself on the corpses of everyone it's feeding on.
So
Yeah,
I
you
should
s-
kick
you
my
s-
I should kick my own ass. Then is that what you're
No,
saying?
Yes.
Like you goddamn
uh,
parasite.
You should
Get a
email your
job.
local representative for all that's worth.
Oh God.
We just all
No.
need to become politicians, and I think we can find some
Issue
success in
crew
that.
for government. Let's just take over a state.
Let's take over
Let's take over
Scotland.
Texas. Scotland?
Yeah, let's take over Scotland. They like bringing in
Scotland's
people
really
that aren't
hard to
from the area.
immigrate to. I don't think that's, and also they're doing the whole like British are returning to monarchy thing.
What?
What do you mean? What?
The new king in the British Isles. He's like,
Oh, Charles?
yeah, he's using all the like powers that they just never took away from Elizabeth. Have you guys not seen this?
Oh, this
no,
is
not
fucking
at
awesome,
all.
and I don't even know about it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
no,
because
I thought
everyone who was like critical of him when he took office was immediately disappeared by their government. Did you guys not know about this?
No.
no, not at all. I thought that
Yeah,
the
yeah,
British
yeah, yeah.
monarch. Let me finish. I thought that the British monarchy was almost entirely stripped of all of its power. It's more like a figurehead.
No. It's just Queen Elizabeth never did anything with said powers. Now that King Charles is in the throne, because they never actually stripped the powers, and he works for the WEF. They now are a totalitarian government pretending they aren't.
Holy
And once
shit!
again, everyone critical of him on his inauguration was disappeared and put into prison.
Like old school style, they put him in the fucking like
Well,
dungeon
they
below
put him
the
with all the
castle.
Muslims, so
They put him in
you'll
Disney
never hear
jail.
from him again.
Yeah, actually, that's where the escape hatch, where they take the kids from Disneyland and they bring them all the way to England.
Yeah,
go
they just go
underneath the
through a
ocean.
tunnel under the planet.
Yeah,
No.
It's like a
that's
little
what Journey to the
tube
Center of
that
the
hangs
Earth is
off
all
the
about. They
bottom
were
of
trying to
the
find the
Earth.
Disney tunnels.
Yeah, no.
Secret tunnel.
Stay away from Britain. There's nothing good over there.
No,
That's fine.
the
So we
tunnels,
just gotta
the tunnels
get-
for this. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, well we just got to get. That's why we take over Scotland, so we can help them. Get their own fucking exit, their skexit, if you will.
Skexit.
Yeah, like Brexit, British exit.
Yeah,
Scottish
I got it.
exit.
This is a funny
Yeah, yeah.
name.
Weren't we talking about coffee?
Yeah, we were talking about coffee.
Yeah,
you
coffee's
were.
great. I don't know what your problem is. Just get the calluses, dumbass.
Okay, well, fuck you. So, let's see. Yeah, all right. So, okay, that's where I was at. Yeah, if you get it from a fucking stand, they still put it in an insulated cup. It stays hotter even longer. And the thing is, like, if you let it cool, you got to catch it while it's, like, still hot or, warm. Because if you leave it any longer than that, then it gets cold and it tastes like ass. And
Okay, but like,
let's
what if
see.
you just put like a thermometer?
What if you
in
made it cold on purpose and then you
Or
put
yeah,
some bullshit
actually,
in there?
you know,
and
Well, you can't just do that like immediately, and like
Yeah, you
I don't
can.
want to water down my coffee.
Well, there
so
you
I
go.
don't
You
want
let it
ice.
steep, and
Order
then
I just
iced
want it
coffee.
to just get cooler
No,
on
no,
its
no, no.
own
I
faster.
actually
The fact
used-
that physics doesn't work for me in that way
I
is
used to do
a
this.
goddamn shame.
I would steep some tea. I'd let it sit for about a minute, and then I'd put 2 to 3 ice cubes in it, and it would be pretty warm but not too hot. It would be
Oh
great.
no, this is a classic technique. My grandmother used to do this when she made me soup.
Yeah, it's like
She would
you
put
just
ice
some
cubes in the
it.
soup to
Waters
Stop
it
being a
down.
baby.
It totally waters it down.
It's
like
water.
I said, it should just
It's
work.
literally fucking water. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and it makes it more watery, and I don't want that.
It's water.
Yeah, it's water, but it's gone through coffee grounds,
things
so it's
being
not
watered
just
down.
water. That's like saying soda is water. Yeah, soda is water, except it's been carbonated and they dump a bunch of garbage into it.
Yeah, but the fucking coffee hasn't been carbonated. It's just water with some fucking particles in it.
Things being watered down is bad, but if it's just like 2 or 3 ice cubes worth
Yeah,
of
it's
water,
not gonna
it's not
fucking
a
do
big
anything.
deal.
Yeah, Worf, if I gave you a shot of whiskey, are you gonna want a shot of water in it too, or do you
No,
want to
but
taste
I
the
am gonna
whiskey?
put an ice cube in it because I like my whiskey with ice.
Well, I'll already give you cold whiskey, but that has nothing to do with it.
No. The whiskey I'm drinking right now is whiskey on ice.
Yeah, and
already
the ice cubes
did it.
water it down.
No, they don't. But they
Yeah,
do.
they do.
And it's fine because it's still fucking whiskey. You hear that, you fuck?
Oh, Worf, are you one of those cringe people who uses ice even if the thing is already cold?
No,
Okay, good.
but for whiskey, you kind of have to.
No, you don't.
I don't know I don't know how whiskey works.
You just
I
keep
can't
your
really-
and I
whiskey
have
in
a
the
nice-
freezer, and you won't have that problem.
I have a nice bourbon. I drink it on ice, and it is nice. You can judge me all you want, but I am having a nice bourbon.
It's definitely just for the vanity. It has to be.
Yeah,
What
Worf
do
is
you
having a
fuck you
nice
talking
bourbon with
about? I
ice he
don't even
doesn't
talk
need.
You
about-
got the whiskey ice cubes, don't you?
What? You. I have gas station ice.
Oh, okay. Never mind. There goes the vanity thing.
Yo, yeah.
Whiskey ice cube. Look, people like that need to be taken out behind a woodshed.
I've never
Whiskey
made
ice cube.
ice
It's so
cubes out of
pointless.
other things. I guess I have, but not to put in drinks, to just have as its own thing. When I was like a kid, I used to like put juice in an ice cube tray.
When I was-
you know,
You know
put
what?
the
When I
toothpicks
was
in
a
there.
kid,
You guys know how that works.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
that's an
popsicle. It's fun.
Yeah, I learned how to do that watching Nickelodeon and stuff in the 80s.
when I was
No,
a kid,
I
I
remember
used to
seeing it
buy
on some
flasks.
preschool program.
I wasn't drinking. I just would have flasks, and everyone would look at me weird because I'd bring them to school.
You just have flasks on you.
Hold on. Wait. I've actually got a fucking story.
I just love the vibe, so I just buy flasks.
You have
And, like, I didn't
aesthetic
understand
flask
why everyone's
on
like,
you?
stop doing this.
In the flask.
Oh my
In the
god.
flask. You know,
Yeah,
this
so-
entire time you're talking about iced coffee and shit, I've been on Amazon just looking out and pricing fucking iced coffee brewers, and I'm like, I want the Ninja stuff so bad. It's my favorite brand, and it's my favorite kitchen brand of appliance, I swear. Like, I'm looking at this dual brew pro specialty 12 cup coffee maker with glass carafe, single serve grounds compatible with K cup stuff, etc.,
Dude,
etc.
Whatever
Ninja.
the fuck
Oh
that
my
means.
god, I hate
Yeah.
like brand loyalty, but actually, Ninja makes the best shit on the planet right now. I got a fucking combo air fryer from them. Never
Oh.
had better food.
Oh, dude, yeah, my favorite thing. I got like I got a Ninja coffee bean grinder thing because I'm bougie, and I decide every once in a while that I'm a fucking coffee snob, and I'll go get me some whole beans, right? And I
Yeah.
have this fucking badass coffee grinder, and I also have a Ninja 4
But
slice.
do you have a coffee foamer?
No, I haven't gotten that bougie yet, but I'm working on it.
Get
I
there.
also-
Get there. It changes your life.
I also have a 4 slice toaster that also has a bagel toasting option, and to be a little bit more snooty on it, it also just has a little touch face interface thing, where like what was it what was it fucking called specifically? Like a touch interface, whatever the technical term for it. Like there's no buttons on it; it's just a flat screen touch.
A touch
Touch screen?
Is it called just a touch screen?
It really is just called the touchscreen.
I
What
know
is it
I'm not
called
that
when
high.
there's a screen and you touch
Okay,
it? What is
okay.
Call
Okay.
it touch screen. You touch the screen. You see
I
it.
swear.
It's really like the most basic of human nomenclature.
Okay, fuck off. Okay, I smoked a bowl like an hour and a half ago, and I didn't think I was high anymore. So apparently, I'm a little bit more. I'm still like kind of baked. But
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
fuck you. All right, fuck
Really
you.
fake. You're getting mad at
All right, okay,
well
no,
seasoned.
yeah, fuck you, Riley. You fucking bitch. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the 4 slice fucking thing has.
wins again.
It's so good. And I got the Ninja air fryer. I got it a couple of Christmases ago from my mom. And it's fucking bomb as fuck, man. I love the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
No,
got
no,
rid
no.
of my air
Never-
fryer.
Okay. If anyone listening, if you're really looking into appliances, look at what Ninja has. Their shit is like 10 times beyond any other appliance company.
It's
Like-
super solid.
You can buy an air fryer from a General Electric and know you're supporting the bombing of Africans, or you can buy an air fryer from Ninja and get the best shit
you
ever.
what now?
Oh, did you know General Electric is one of the main arms manufacturers of the United States of America?
I thought that was fucking the other ones fucking
They all do it. Well, that's the best part. They all
I know
do
that
Is
the
Mr. Coffee bombing people in Africa?
it. I don't know about Mr. Coffee.
I
But did you know General Electric was also involved in MK Ultra?
no, I didn't know that.
was Mr. Coffee involved in MK Ultra?
That's where he could have like manifested from it.
Yeah,
Were
yeah.
there
That's
any
where Mr.
screens that
Coffee
you
came
touch in
from.
MK Ultra? I don't know what you would call those.
Go
Were
fuck your
they-
mom. Go
were they
fuck
in
your
there?
mom hard up her ass. Okay, that's what the fuck you can do, Riley.
Yeah, Ninja was involved with MK Ultra.
Yeah, the streamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, coffee that's bitter and cold, that's like so unbearable for me. It's just like, well, there's the rest of the coffee. I forgot it was there and I was almost done with it. Down the fucking gullet it goes. But I don't know. It really is a taste that, like, other than calling it really bitter and just gross, it's hard to describe. Although, like, in terms of taste, the best thing I could compare it to is like stabbing a needle through the head of your dick. Ironically, that would probably wake you up faster than having to sit and, sip your coffee for an
No.
hour.
I don't want to do that.
I don't know, man. Everybody's doing it now.
Is
I'm
that
just
the new
like, fuck,
TikTok challenge?
I'm laying in bed. I cannot for the life of me get up and just stab a needle through the head of my dick like Albert Fish, and I'm good to go.
What
Oh,
did
fuck,
Albert
that didn't
Fish
land.
do? Yeah, I don't know about him, unfortunately. It sounds like he's an interesting individual, though.
True crime. Anyway,
Okay.
let's see. Where was I? Yes. So, anyway, you drink your coffee, and now you got to wait for it to kick in. So, if you've been sipping it for a while, you're not really going to get that kick all at once, like, say, with an energy drink. Unless you wait for it to cool down, then you take actual drinks
Yeah,
instead of
drink
just
an energy
little
drink.
baby bitch sips. And honestly, that's the one thing that I love about coffee is when it does kick in, it's just like I am just working. I'm moving twice as fast. Like this is it. This is what it's all about. Yeah, but then of course you have to avoid spilling it before then. And I know I'm not trying to bring up that black and white world where like nothing fucking works, right? Oh, you're spilling your coffee. You need this device. No, it just happens, Maybe you're driving.
Has this ever happened to you? Fucking throws coffee on the ground.
You're like the Gordon and
I
Ramsay of
love
fucking
that.
coffee, dude. Coffee's
Yeah.
Fucking
trash.
raw. This coffee is raw.
It's just fucking grounds in a cup.
Yeah,
It's raw.
on the ground.
You didn't
Fuck off,
even mix
dickhead.
the water in! It's raw!
Oh shit! It's just like slams fucking like cocoa dust and coffee grounds. What are you, an idiot mocha? Anyway, yeah. So long as you didn't spill your coffee on your lap, then it's just all fucking over. And of course, it's. I don't know if you guys know about the McDonald's lady, right? The one where like
Didn't she
she
sue
got her
McDonald's because
coffee
she
and
fucking burned herself?
yeah, you guys
Man,
probably
what?
heard the story that McDonald's PR fucking put out was to be like, of course coffee is hot. Ha ha ha. How could she not have known? It wasn't because she burned her mouth. It was because she spilled it on herself and the coffee was actually like boiling.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
fucking melted
microwaved
her
more.
vagina lips together.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
rough right here.
Yeah,
And
they
then no one would,
did.
and she literally could not pay for the hospital bill.
Yeah, she it was they were mad because they were being forced to adhere to I think a deal or something that they were having at the time.
Well, yeah,
for
she
like
was
a free
adhering, so
refill.
they might as well.
Yeah, and so they microwaved it hotter than what it normally was, and there's a couple more instances of that happening. But the funny little thing about that court case is the lawyers and the McDonald's representatives were so mean and so like hateful and spiteful toward her that not only did the jury find in favor of her, they asked the judge if they can award her more money.
God damn.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was that fucking bad. I learned
Well,
that
yeah,
in law class.
Well, because the
Damn.
corpos sometimes just are like so mask off evil. It's makes you
Yeah.
wonder how they ever get anything done. It's like, well, you might have had a case here if you weren't literally the devil. All she wanted was you to help her pay for the medical bills because your employees fucked her over.
That and you who knows how much like profit they fucking make. Like you're not even gonna notice paying for one person's medical bills. You fucking greedy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't get that. I mean, she had to go through all
Yeah,
that,
fuck
and she
'em.
spilled her coffee. Like, that sucks. But she doesn't get her caffeine and her vagina sewn together. Like, not sewn together. Oh, Jesus, fuck.
Oh, God.
You know, melted together.
It's like some Coraline shit. She goes in the Coraline dimension, her vagina
Yeah,
gets sewn.
inside the coffee was a little demon that
Yeah.
sewed her vagina set, actually.
That's how. Yep, that's how it happened.
They even mentioned it in one of their advertisements. Of course, our coffee will sew your vagina shut with little Coraline demons. Duh.
Oh, God.
Everyone knows that. Ask this
Wait, is
guy.
that what
His that
Wait, is that what that movie was actually about? That's kind of fucked.
sewing vagina
Yeah.
shut. No.
Yeah. The eye shit
I
was
don't
meaningless.
know what
What really
Coraline was
matters is the
about.
coochie.
Now that I think about it, so I know the joke didn't fly past me, but I did give that some thought, and I don't remember what Coraline was about.
Okay, brief recap. Basically, like teenage girl hates her parents, so she goes into a hole in the wall and ends up in another dimension where a demon is copying everything she loves but better, but also wants to steal her eyes by sewing them shut.
Feed my eyes. Can you sew them shut?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, deny your maker?
Oh.
Alice in Chains was the one behind the script for Coraline.
That's what was going on.
It's actually a really good movie. Kind of underrated.
Good album too.
True.
Well, that's
So-
all I got on coffee. Just to summarize it, coffee is too hot to drink all at once, and that sucks for me. And I don't want to put ice into it. So this is the biggest issue. The
That's all I
largest issue.
understand. The largest issue, perhaps in the galaxy. Who knows? But
Vote it up.
Gingy, I hate to be a micromanager here, but I've noticed we've made it through all of Captain Blackbread's issue, and you have not yet written it down in the recording chat. I don't want to seem like
bad
I was
issue.
micromanaging
like
your
this
hosting.
conversation. I was waiting for it to kick in.
Hot coffee.
Okay.
Hot coffee. Yeah. It's a good GTA mod.
So who's next?
Oh,
Well,
I think the issue is just coffee, Gingy. I think you added the hot.
no.
hot
I said hot coffee at the end.
Oh, okay.
Totally hot coffee.
That's what it all boils down to.
you convinced Warficus convinced you with the iced coffee argument.
Okay. So here's my issue for the week, right? Bad card shuffling.
Oh no.
You're gonna win with this one, definitely.
Oh no. Please stop. I'm having too many Yu-Gi-Oh flashbacks where people are
Yeah. Honestly, it's gonna be one of
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
cards.
fucking plot points to this is
God.
that in fucking particular. So yeah, we've all played, these fucking card games or whatever. We're playing fucking Uno, and that's gonna be the next part. But you know what? We'll start off with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Let's say you're in a duel, right? You're dueling, and you have to go into your deck, or your opponent goes into theirs, and you have to shuffle. You either shuffle, well, and you don't even notice, or you shuffle so badly you are drawing into nothing but shitty card after shitty fucking card, or your opponent is fucking main anime protagonist bullshit Destiny believe in the heart of the cards draw bullshit. And they're getting
Okay.
every card consistently that they need.
Can I
Because
tell you a
I've
secret?
seen.
Gingy, it sounds to me like you just don't believe in the heart of the cards. I
Can
don't
I
know.
tell you a secret that will make everyone hate me, but will
What's
give
that?
you the ultimate advantage? So when you play a collectible card game, before every match, you should stack your deck. And don't stack it in... No, I'm serious. You stack together clumps of cards that work with each other. So no matter how much the deck is shuffled, those cards will generally end up with each other. You never, ever want to go into a game with a fully randomized deck. And everyone will tell you what I am saying is wrong, is a bad idea, and admitting to it will get you banned from tournaments. However, everyone does this.
Huh. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know
first
if
time I'm hearing that
everyone does
concept,
this.
but I've seen countless videos on fucking YouTube of cheaters being caught. And you're a special kind of stupid if you are trying to cheat
can't get caught
during
doing
a
this.
streamed. I know you can't get caught doing it, but the fact that people are shuffling to force their opponent. good gift there.
Look, I don't
It's
play
the
competitive
Kaiba
Yu-Gi-Oh!
GIF. You guys know the one where he's like
I do not play
screaming.
competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, so I can tell you this. Every single person in the tournament is pre-stacking their deck before every game. And if you don't split their deck, you're a retard.
Oh, I always do, but
Yeah.
it's
And
a-
when
I've,
you
se-
split
I've
their deck,
seen.
okay, here's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules. When you split the deck, you're allowed to shuffle it. What you need to do is actually shuffle the deck. Don't just flip it in half. Because, once again, it's not... You don't stack the deck like, here's all my best cards on top. It's, you stack together clumps of cards that work together, and you make sure that the bricks aren't, like, all clumped up. That's all
Yeah.
you have to do.
But like you see motherfuckers stack their decks. So in this case, if they aren't clumping, they're putting their best cards on top to where when they draw into it, they're fucking good to go. Or when they're shuffling their opponent's decks, they are purposefully sneaking peeks at their cards and, putting up the worst cards up on top. There are countless videos of this shit.
Well,
that these
yeah.
dumbass motherfuckers are doing on, fucking live streams, and not only, or that, and if you're just bad at shuffling, you're gonna fucking damage your cards.
People have been caught cheating in, like, fucking major Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments on, like, the top stage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's sad and pathetic, man.
No, it's not.
I've even seen someone.
What's sad is they get caught.
Well, don't cheat in general. But
No,
I mean,
no,
if you're
no.
cheating with your homies, that's one fucking thing. But if you're in a official tournament, don't fucking cheat.
No. I see it the exact fucking opposite. And this is why I don't play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. If you are cheating in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're winning. And there is money on the line. There are prize
That
cards.
doesn't excuse it. It doesn't
No.
excuse cheating.
No, it doesn't excuse getting caught.
No,
But
it
I don't
doesn't
think the
excuse
moral
it
argument
in
is
general.
working here.
There is no moral argument. It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, no, this is a very immoral argument if
Yes.
I've ever heard one.
This Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a moral game. If you go into Yu-Gi-Oh! Thinking it is a moral game and giving your opponent the benefit of the doubt, you're going to get fucking shit on.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
in
is
like
a game.
general, you shouldn't fucking cheat.
No, you shouldn't. But you can. And if you can, your opponent can. And that's a real fucking issue for you. Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game about being the biggest asshole. Do
See,
not
that
play
part's true.
do not play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Is all I'm saying. Because
Hey, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Come on now.
if you cannot cheat well enough, you will be so fucking bodied by people who can that it doesn't matter.
So
That's
my
against
other
the rules, isn't it?
It is
it
against
is,
the
but
rule.
people fucking do it anyway.
But there's
which
tons
takes
of
the
forms of-
fun out of the game.
Well, no. There's no fun in competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Like,
Screw
get that
the
out of
rules.
your
I
head.
want money.
Yes, and like we can have an entire argument on the or an entire.
If you want to play
entire
Master
episode.
Duel, there's some fun in that. But in real, in-paper competitive Yu-Gi-Oh!, there is
That's what I
no
do.
fun in that.
It's fun in that.
No. If you go to a YCS to have fun, you're gonna lose.
If you go to a YCS to have fun, you're gonna
Go play the side events, buddy.
I don't know. We can agree to disagree in this sense, but my next point to my issue this week is we all know how anger fueled fucking Uno can get.
Oh God, no.
And especially when you're really deep into a fucking game, right? You exhaust your entire draw pile and you have to shuffle, the fucking discard pile, to get a new deck set up, and you don't shuffle that properly. Like, all your greens are going to be up on fucking top, and you need a goddamn yellow card. So you draw 3/4 of the deck before you fucking get to any yellow cards.
Oh, it was all about Uno the whole time.
Yeah, we finally found the real root of the issue.
Fucking stacking in Uno is bullshit. So that pretty much sums everything up, honestly, for my issue. Is that you take the fun out of the game by purposefully doing that, doing bad card shuffling. It's the last
On
comment I'll
purpose?
say about Yu-Gi-Oh! On purpose, yeah, that's one of the things, or just bad in general.
This is all.
Oh, I mean, because if you
said
suck
about
at
Yu-Gi-Oh, by the
shuffling,
way, everything I said about Yu-Gi-Oh applies to Magic the Gathering as well. Don't let people fool you. There is tons of cheating, but the whole rule about cheating is if you don't get caught, you get away with it.
Don't cheat in general, but the local tournaments that I've been to for Yu-Gi-Oh have been fun.
Well, yeah, locals. Okay, let me be clear. I am talking about like YCS, like actual competitive scene. When there are prize cards on the line, if you are not cheating, you're losing. If you're going to locals and cheating, I do not respect you as a human.
Yeah, no, you're only allowed to cheat if you're in really big.
You're only allowed to
Yeah.
cheat if you're doing it correctly in its competitive environments, because once again, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh is built on. It's literally built on a manga about people cheating.
Screw the rules. I have money.
yeah, I
Screw
was
the
I was
rules,
getting to that
I-
earlier, but it was
Screw
more
the
like
rules.
screw the rules. I want money.
Off my deck so I could always draw Dark Magician.
There's no way Yugi didn't cheat throughout the anime.
He does. Actually, it's canon in Yu-Gi-Oh lore that all the protagonists cheat by using their psionic power of destiny to draw the card they need at any given time.
Well, Kaiba must have cheated a few times during some of his duels with Yugi.
Well, no, he also has destiny draw. He's just not as good as Yugi.
No, I mean that was the most bullshit thing during the Dark Side of Dimensions movie where he slams his hand on the ground to draw a card outside of his fucking deck.
Main character cheating is canon in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just let that sink in. Destiny draw is a real mechanic of the setting.
I wish the Magic the Gathering was as dramatic as Yu-Gi-Oh was.
God, I was just thinking about how dramatic it was and didn't know how to bring it up. I fucking
Like-
love it.
It's too much drama. It's great.
It's the
I fucking
backgrounds,
love-
man. It's those moving backgrounds.
I fucking love like the Yu-Gi-Oh filler episodes where it's like, I'm Krungus and I play sewer monsters, but Yugi, if you cannot beat me, I will literally eat your friend. And it's like the most fucking balls to the wall duel for literally no stakes at all.
Yeah, I wish that during the Urza saga, Urza's brother Mishra, while they were fighting, I wish it was that dramatic as fucking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
God, I miss regular. You know what I miss? I miss Magic the Gathering tournaments, like fun little casual fucking tournaments that we can go to.
Well, here's the problem. Same problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, like Magic got way too fucking big.
Yeah. It got too big, it got complicated, and because like everyone wants to go, oh, Magic went woke and it's just crashing now. It's like, no, it's been crashing for a long time. The woke stuff is just like a last gasp, a last grasp at relevance.
Well,
That's what it is.
there is a sentiment that I really agree with. A lot of people say it's like get woke, go broke, but it's actually the opposite. It's go broke, get woke. Because when a company is
Sometimes,
dying,
yeah.
they can get a last gasp of funding if they just use like woke concepts to get like investor funding.
It's just fucking crazy that these people actually have like money, because they all seem like super jobless, And I'm just like wondering, where do these woke people get
Trust
their
fund.
fucking money from?
It's called a trust fund.
Is there that much? Are there that many trust funds fucking
Yes.
out there?
Yes. It doesn't take that many trust funds to make the Magic the Gathering community. Just like how the top content creator in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a literal fucking communist Rothschild.
Oh God, really? That fucking sucks. So it's not so much like woke left stuff, man. It's just 1%ers like in getting into our games, huh?
It's 1%ers ruining everything because they're not happy because they cannot be happy.
Bleh.
Blech.
Yeah. So that
Hey there, Razor Force. I know where you got that line from.
so yeah,
Anyway.
that's bad card shuffling. But Mo, close this out, buddy.
Close us out with my issue that might be the largest in the known galaxies.
It is possible. It is very big.
Yes, this
Very
is muy
unlikely.
grande issue.
Very big issue from
I
Mo.
know, you got to beat hot coffee.
All right. I'll start. Maybe this is an issue that's a little bit close to home, Riley, and any other Floridian. You'll probably be able to relate this, but my issue this week is hurricane season. Okay. I don't know how to really factor in global warming, climate change, or whatever we're calling it this week. You know, I don't know how to factor this all in. I know that the weather this year has been real wonky, and the season's been getting like kind of weird and kind of more, I guess, like erratic. Like, you know how April showers brings May flowers. Well, down here, it's like the last like month and a half, because I accidentally went down a rabbit hole a couple of months ago when the Israel Palestinian conflict happened. I started watching all of these emergency broadcast signal streams and stuff, and that opened in the algorithm. Hey, if you like that, if you're not paranoid enough, how about this? And it's here's a live feed of an asteroid that's a projected asteroid that's hurling itself toward Earth, right? And in about like 10 years, it could slam into the fucking planet. So now there's a live feed, and this is the kind of the coolest thing because I really love streams like this. It's a 3D rendered model of the what they would think that the asteroid fully looks like, but just projected, and it just shows the known universe in our area where it's at right now, and the projected path that this asteroid will take, and they're theorizing that's going to hit the Earth in 10 years. So it's that, and also remember how it was talking about like punk rock fucking amateur fucking weather reporting and stuff, tornado chasing and all that, like some weeks back. Well, since I started watching those little streams, there's also been like a terrible there's just been terrible fucking rain, like heavy downpour rain, hail, sleet, not sleet, hail and all that bullshit. It's been hitting the fucking south pretty fucking hard, and it bypassed April like completely. It was March, nothing really in April, and almost all of May, because it's been fucking going crazy down here with the fucking storms and shit, right? Well, now, pardon me. Fuck. Hold on. All right, pardon me. Sorry about that. Well, now hurricane season has now officially, according to NOAA and the Weather Channel and all that, is said to have started early. For right now, sometimes storms can form before the June 1st official season start. From 2015 to 23, at least one storm is formed before June 1st in all but one of those years. This isn't out of the question again in 2024, especially given record warm ocean water. Such preseason activity doesn't forecast the outcome of the hurricane season. That was April 23rd, but as of earlier last week, before the end of May, they're already seeing fucking storm systems form out in the I think the Atlantic, near Africa, where it normally starts to form, right? So we're looking at right now. It's an 85% chance of an above normal fucking hurricane season, a 10% chance of it near normal season, and a 5% of a below normal season. This is NOAA's forecasting range from 17 to 25 total named storms, winds of 39 miles per hour or higher. That was May 23rd. So just last week they were having this. So they're thinking that it's going to be an above average hurricane season, and everything's going to start getting real wonky, and it's going to hit the Gulf Coast a whole lot. And of course, America's Wang, Florida, it's just going to get like fucking dong slapped fucking constantly. So all of you Floridians out there, have fun. You're getting the above normal hurricane season this year. So that's what it looks
Oh,
like for all
boy.
of us.
How exciting.
Now, what's the most fun about hurricanes? Having to plan your way out of the hurricane path, because even I'm like about 65 miles inland, right? But back in 2003 and 2008 or 9, something like that, there was a storm that hit near where I grew up at, and it obliterated a few things in that town, and was still strong enough to push that hour inland, and it hit the city that I currently reside in. Though it wasn't like wasn't anything more than a super weak Cat 2, but like strong Cat 1 hurricane at the time. It did do damage, and it did knock out power to the entire city for about a few days. It was just fucking nuts. Now the camaraderie and the fun that's out of that. If you live in an apartment complex, like, people are starting to go outside, bust out their grills, and cook their food and shit. And you get that like hey, you hungry neighbor, here you go, and all that stuff, because that was fun. I learned that in 2008 when hurricane, I think it was Ike, when Hurricane Ike bitch slapped the fuck out of Houston, man, and that shit fucking sucked for a while. This was just a couple of years ago. We took in everyone from Katrina and Rita from Louisiana, and that was a whole fucking debacle. Like, we had like millions of people from like, well, I guess we had like hundreds of thousands. Maybe I shouldn't say millions. I don't know what the total population of Louisiana is. But we had a shit ton, and we took in more than our fair share. But we did our job, as we're supposed to. Americans helping out Americans, because that's what we're supposed to do.
Okay,
And
okay. You say all that, but what if you just went looting?
no, that they all did. Like, that they all came here after the looting. The fucking the New Orleans Saints football fucking stadium, that became a goddamn death field, because all the gangs in New Orleans and all the like down in like southern Louisiana, all the fucking gangs just started fucking like vying for fucking property and shit. And they had their little mini fucking gang war in the fucking stadium, man. There was like bodies fucking everywhere. Look that up one day.
Yeah. So
Hey,
why
but at
didn't
least they took it out of the city.
It's free
Oh,
shit.
they took it out of the city for a while, and a lot of that shit came here to Houston. Well, it came here. Went to Houston when I was living there, man. And I saw some like okay, decent neighborhoods that weren't so bad. Every once in a while, maybe you hear a gunshot or two, but it went from not too bad, maybe every once in a while, till, oh shit, things are getting fucking bad, because people's fucking houses were getting broke into and shit. Like, there were neighborhoods that went fucking quick downhill, man, after a month after we started just accepting everyone. And it got so bad to where former Mayor Bill White was on the big media blitz of, hey, New Orleans, thank you for Louisianans, thank you for coming out over here. Could you go home now and fuck off, please?
Yeah, get the fuck out of our
Dude,
state.
it was fucking bad. Get the fuck out of our city. We can't take anymore. And Bill White would be like, when you do eventually go home, you'll have a lot of challenges waiting for you when you eventually go home. Emphasis on the eventually go home part. It was a mind fuck, man. But yeah, man. What's planning to leave and get out of the path of the storm is kind of nuts, because that's like a migration you're never really like wanting to do, and it's always like tough on your vehicle and shit, and you have to figure out like, well, which one of my material possessions do I care enough? And like the thing about me is I try not to be materialistic, because whenever I do go shopping for shit, I always feel a little guilty, because like, well, this is something I'm going to throw away or lose or something like that. And then as I've gotten older, it's like, it's not a big deal if you buy something, man. Chill the fuck out, right? Because we've been here almost 2.5 years, and now I'm looking at like, furniture and stuff. I got like a renter's insurance, so it'll cover hurricanes and flood damage and stuff. But I don't want to lose anything, and I live down on the downstairs, the bottom of the apartment, so I'm not as safe as I would be upstairs. But God, it would have been a pain in the ass, living upstairs and moving all my shit. That would have blown. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm freaking out about right now. It's not too freaking out, but like I got to coordinate with my family and shit. That's like 45 to an hour hour away from me, and we don't know if there's going to be. We don't know if there's going to be any storms that are going to hit our area. The Gulf Coast tends to get bitch slapped every like few years, and this being an election season, there's going to be all sorts of like promises from both Biden and Trump, and and RFK Jr. Try not to laugh when I say that. God, he's such a fucking tool and a fucking
But
chode.
what if they
We
turn
gotta-
on
we
the
gotta find a
hurricane
way to get rid of
machine,
those
and then it's
hurricanes.
there's just a never-ending hurricane?
Yeah, I actually love the idea of governments having weather manipulating machines, because when the shit hits the fan, and the ones that have like the brainier of us, of our species, when everything does go away, every so often, like we'll come across a government building that'll have that tech, and we're like, well, hey, I want it to rain today, and
Well, here's the-
just be a fucking super
Here's the
villain.
secret about weather manipulation. We've been able to do it since the 1900s. Like, you just burn silver oxide and you can make it rain.
How much of it though?
Well, it's called rain power. It's kind of illegal in some places, but not really. One of the reasons China was flooding so bad was because they were burning that shit like crazy.
I heard
China.
about that.
Yeah, that also was very likely causing the droughts in California. But like,
Shit.
the idea that we can't manipulate the weather as a species, I don't know, it seems kind of absurd to me, right?
Well, see,
Like,
what I want is like a Doofenshmirtz style fucking machine, and
Incorporated.
oh yes, insert jingle here. I want to fucking pull a lever and just have like a giant ray gun, shoot it in the fucking
Pull a
sky
lever.
like a fucking Bond villain, and change the fucking thing. Like, now watch me change the weather. I do want that power, but something that was kind of also crazy is I ended up talking in my job. The last time there was a hurricane, this place was shut down for a fucking month and a half, or like a month and a half, 2 months, something like that, right? They did offer and pay to drive people around the country to work in plants as needed. But man, I have these fucking dogs I gotta take care of and shit, and it's just gonna be like a whole ordeal if that fucking happens. So I'm not looking forward to this storm season. I'm hoping that everything's fine and nothing really comes about it, comes around about it. But man, it's just I know my shit's fucked if it fucking floods, man. It's gonna be real fucking bad. and I'm going to freak the fuck out. And like I'm an hour inland, so it shouldn't really happen too badly. But I'm not looking forward to this season at all. And that's pretty much what I got for that. Let me go ahead and open it to the flow here. What Riley? You're a Floridian. What do you think?
Yeah, man, hurricanes. You see, you probably expected me to be one of your strongest allies in this fight, but what has happened is I am now desensitized to hurricanes. I don't care about them
Well-
because well, I guess that I've never had one hit me that was too crazy. Like I think the worst hurricane I've ever been in was Charlie, and I was a toddler, so I didn't really feel the impact of that one.
Do you live
Um,
in the Panhandle or something?
I don't know what that means.
No,
What?
the fucking Panhandle of Florida.
I don't know what
The,
that
the
means.
top of Florida that connects to the other states. That's not surrounded by not a waterlock.
I don't know.
All
But
right,
the point
what
is,
part of? All right, okay. Let me put it to you this way. Do you live in the upper portion, like that's connected to the states north of you, or do you live in central? Or I don't think you live in South Florida, do you?
I've got another question actually before you answer that. Do you
Okay.
know what the state of Florida looks like despite living in it?
That's actually a really good question. Do you, Riley?
wait, like how it looks on a map, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I do know that. I know that.
Okay. The little flat part to the northwest, that's the Panhandle.
You see Captain Blackbread, but you see, I do know that. I know what you're describing. The icon you're describing, where I am on that icon, couldn't tell you.
You know, you don't have to like dox yourself directly. I'm asking because to get like a better idea, because it sounds like you live in like the northern part of Florida, and hurricanes don't.
I can say around Tampa. I literally do not know if that's north, south, or center.
How the fuck do you not know that, Riley?
I have no
Look at
Florida
Riley.
public
Okay,
school system has failed another.
Jesus Christ, Riley, buddy, just look at a map of Florida real quick. Figure out where Tampa is, and just tell us like what portion of the fucking map or the state you're in.
Listen, I'm not doing all that research for this fucking random line of thought on a podcast. The point is, I don't get hit with hurricane. What will always happen in my town, right? Is the hurricane will come in the news. They'll be tracking the hurricane, and they'll be like, "Guys, the hurricane, it's gonna hit." I almost said the name of my city. It's gonna hit your city.
Oh yeah, you're like fucking.
You're
you're-
gonna get hit by this
Sorry.
hurricane.
Sarasota.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, and it's gonna be real. And then
Yeah,
we
you're
all-
damn near fucking in the middle of Florida. Buddy, how do you not know that you don't live in Central Florida?
I have no fucking clue. But so they're always like, it's gonna hit us. It's gonna be real. You better fucking be ready for this shit. And then everybody freaks out and fucking boards up their windows and shit. And then I literally sleep through the hurricane, and it's like nothing happened. One time my power went out for a while. That was kind of lame. That's only happened once, though, for more than a little bit.
Can I do a micro problem in a moment?
A micro issue.
Yeah.
A miss
yeah.
you?
Shit.
Well, yeah,
A miss
sure,
you?
but after
miss you?
after everyone's done with this, though.
Yeah. I can wait. I just want to throw it out there that it has something to do with what Riley just said. Anyway.
But yeah, hurricanes always fucking limp dicked around me. I don't know. Maybe they're just afraid of me. Maybe the hurricanes just don't want to fuck with me.
They don't want any of the smoke.
That's
None of
right.
the
That's right.
smoke. Okay, I did think that you lived in the Panhandle, but yeah, buddy, you gotta read your maps and all that. That's I would be a skosh embarrassed if I were you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know maps.
Oh, Riley, it takes well. Don't say it so lethargically. You know, like I don't really do math.
Yeah, I don't really do
Like,
maps.
bro, all you have to do is just look at the map. Just like set your eyes upon a map, and then boom, you're learning a map.
Well, Mo, map also means pedophile, so maybe it's good that I don't know about maps. And why do you, Mo?
I
Big
hate you.
questions
I hate
being
you
arisen
so.
here.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. Invest in rope.
Invest in Rome. That's a good
Invest
one.
in rope.
That's a good line.
Uh,
Also,
anyone?
wasn't your issue hurricane season, Mo?
Yes.
Interesting. I wonder what kind of. There you go. The good job. Good job, Gingy. You did
Fuck you.
it.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything to say?
I mean, I don't.
Not really,
I've never
no.
dealt with a hurricane in my life. The worst part about hurricanes is the amount of tax money that gets sent to fixing them.
Oh
Doing your
yeah, it's just fucking
taxes.
crazy. Yeah, it's a fucking crazy expense. And on top of everything, you know,
And then
we're our hold on, our economy is not doing very well right now. Despite the Biden administration is stronger than ever. It's not. The numbers from economists do not lie. I'm fucking telling you that. And a couple of really bad fucking hurricanes is gonna fucking make for a real shitty America, man. Mother Nature doesn't fuck around, and we can't really do anything about the hurricanes, man.
Yeah, Mother Nature doesn't care about the government or how our taxes flow.
Like, oh, you're having an election. That's quaint. Here's a cat four. Here's four of them. Fuck you.
Yeah, why can't they just hit the White House with that shit?
Oh, dude, yeah, like some years back, there was even one that hit the fucking colony states, man. It was fucking crazy because you never hear of a hurricane really heading that far up north that often. All right, Black Bread, I guess that's you can go ahead and do your little micro problem if you like.
Oh yeah, in a moment. The one time I visited Florida for my buddy's wedding, we were in Sarasota, and going in from Tampa, leaving from Tampa, and we almost got hit by a hurricane leaving. And this was like last year. I think it ended up not being that crazy anyway, but it hit the Tampa area, and almost it kind of delayed our flight a little bit, and that was about as bad as it got. But
Yeah, I would love to see like what an aerial view, aerial shot of a hurricane coming in would look like. Not like one from a map, but like one that's like several like miles up above from like a plane or like something. I think that would look real cool.
oh yeah, I kind of flip out during takeoff, so I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But fucking, well, first off, goddamn, I missed going into the ocean there. That was fucking cool as shit. There was dolphins. Like the first thing I saw in Sarasota was fucking like it was dusk, and then there were just fucking dolphins just swimming by, two of them. It was like fuck me, that's awesome. I miss the water being like fucking body temperature basically. That was cool. But anyway, micro problem. Uh, we don't have to add this one. I just kind of wanted to vent on this one.
Sure.
People tripping out about weather events that happen all the time.
Yeah.
Like people hear, oh, it's gonna snow for like maybe a week. And where I live, it's really hard to detect the weather properly. So more often than not, your best bet is to just go outside and see what's going on. But like every time winter comes around, it snows around here. Some amount. But if it snows for more than 2 days, everybody starts losing their shit, and they go to the store, they buy up all the eggs, and then there's no fucking eggs in the store. You go
Oh
there like,
yeah,
what? Why is everybody freaking out? It
yeah. The
snows
panic
every
buying is
fucking year. Get
crazy.
used to it.
Yeah, panic buying is fucking crazy. It's just fucking insane. Like before the koof times, everyone's fucking buying up all the goddamn toiletries and shit. Like, dude,
Oh
you couldn't
fuck.
find
Yeah.
paper towels or toilet paper. Like, dudes, why in the world? Like, all the fucking 30-day emergency fucking food buckets are still all there, but you can't get a fucking like cheap dollar fucking brand toilet paper or paper towels or paper plates or anything. Like, Jesus, you guys forgot the food and the essentials, huh?
Yeah, and in an old video on mine and my friend's gaming channel, I was just like, at the time, I was like, yeah, you know what? We don't have a fucking, we don't. What was I saying? I'm like, we don't have a real. I was like, it's not really that we're dealing with the pandemic. We have an ass wipe epidemic because nobody can wipe their asses. But yeah, I just think that people freaking out over weather events that happen all the time and don't really do anything is genuinely just a big issue.
You
Because of panic
honestly,
buying.
honestly, maybe a solution to all of this would just be to just start digging up cities underground. Let's just make underground fucking cities. I want that
Live like
reality.
moles?
Yes, I want that reality so fucking bad.
People,
You have no idea. The reason why I want to become rich is because I want to build a Dick Cheney style fucking bomb shelter on my property. That's what I want to do. Like right on the property, just fucking have my little bomb shelter, like 2 miles in ground, like into the fucking crust. I want that so bad.
You want to put chains on your dick in a bomb shelter?
Dick Cheney, yeah.
Yeah, I had to go for it. It's pretty low hanging.
Ba-dunk.
Well, that's all I got on that.
I mean, look, there's been conspiracy theories since actually before the internet that there are mole people underground and they're very violent. So I don't know if they move underground.
Mole people.
You know, if you think about it, that might be a very bad idea.
Oh, I'll fucking fight in the war of man versus mole. I don't give a shit. It's
Oh
fucking
my
wrong.
god, is this gonna
No, that's
turn
fucking
into a
easy.
fucking Gears of War thing?
No,
No,
like,
that's
hear me out.
easy. We
Yeah.
find all the
Look,
molehills.
Look. Hear me out. If the U.S. military has known about the mole people, then they're probably supplying them firearms to shoot each other with. Do you really want to engage in tunnel warfare with mole people?
I think you're making it sound more difficult than it's really going to be.
I think it's going to be
we-
a lot more difficult than you're willing to believe.
Okay, well, look. All we have to do is we have to find the molehills, right? And then we got to put bubblegum up at the top of it, because then they'll burrow up.
They don't need to
they'll-
breathe.
They'll choke on the bubblegum
They're
and they'll die. Boom, we win the war.
They're mole people. They don't need air.
No, they do, though. They need to not have their esophagus
They-
clogged
they
with
have,
bubblegum, because they're
They
too
have like
stupid, because
moss
they don't know
biomes
what
that
bubblegum is.
generate the small amount of oxygen they need.
Are we going to be able to fuck the mole people?
I
Are there going to be mole babes?
Like,
Yeah.
probably, but like, you do understand tunnel fighting is like the most bloody combat a human can engage in, right?
Oh, I'll show them tunnel fighting.
They're mole people, they're better at it than you.
Yeah, but we're America, so, America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but like all terrorist factions, we have supplied them with firearms and weapons.
Well, like, who's to say that the mole people are even good with the weaponry that we gave them?
Does it matter? They live in tunnels, you don't.
And they probably are all inbred and fucked up right now, like Appalachians.
Well, yeah, but so are we. So who are we to judge them?
I'm not inbred.
Well,
I'm
you're
fucked
fucked
up.
up. Exactly.
I'm fucked up, but I'm not inbred, so I got that going
And
for
we
me.
don't know how diverse the mole people ecosystem really is. Like, they could be actually fooling right now, just telling us to fuck off their lawn.
Yeah, do they have, like, is there mole DEI? Is, like, diversity
Yeah.
their strength? What's their immigration policy? What's their
Yeah,
tax
like-
policy?
Like, do they have mole cities? Are they trying to leave this planet too?
Do you think they tell stories? Like, they're just on a fucking Discord call right now, too. They're just like, dude, I heard there's people on the surface. Like, come on, there's not people on the surface. You're a fucking
Dude, there's
idiot.
there's people up there, and you do not want to engage in field combat with them. Let me tell you, there is no
Yeah.
more combat more dangerous to a mole person than open field combat. You can be shot from any angle.
Do not eat the bubblegum.
Do not eat the bubblegum. It will fuck your esophagus.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
what you
go ahead.
Oh, so what you're saying is we gotta invest, like, millions in pro-bubblegum propaganda, then?
Yeah. We just gotta send the mole people enough bubblegum that they'll fucking choke and die.
Yeah, because they have to burrow with their teeth, obviously.
And
so,
they
like,
can't resist. Like,
Yeah,
bubblegum flavor is just too good.
yeah. It's a fatal flaw
why
in
this
being a mole person.
conversation is fucking giving me Helldiver vibes right now.
Well, like honestly, who's to say that we're even going to be fighting? Or AI is going to be so advanced, we'll just fucking send the fucking Terminator bots down there to wipe up our mess.
Yeah, but what if they got mole AI?
Honestly, just enough sarin gas, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, true. We can always just gas the place. Then we just fucking roll up in there like fucking Joker and his fucking henchmen in the very first Batman movie, just fucking blaring Prince on fucking old school '80s fucking boombox, and just fucking pimp walk right into the fucking city and just fucking claim it for ours.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm ready to submit to the mole people.
Of course you are. You fucking mole bootlicker.
I'll live in the mole pod. I'll eat the
Okay.
mole bugs.
Okay,
All right.
real talk though. If there is any civilization underground, the fact that we have not encountered it on the surface means that we do not want to touch them. Because they're probably very warlike and killing each other as we speak.
But if we don't find the mole people, who will have sex with them?
Yeah,
Well, that's a
exactly.
good
We gotta
point.
fuck the mole babes.
That's the American
You're
way of
right.
looking at it.
Honestly, fuck what I just said. We need to set up a drone program to abduct mole people from their mole cities.
Hell yeah, let's start like a mole sex ring.
Yeah,
Dude.
we'll start the mole people sex trade.
Hole in the mo.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it.
Dude,
Hole in the mole.
yeah. Oh my god, no.
Wait, is some... Are
Dude,
we putting Mo up on the black market? I mean, we
No, we
can.
are not. No, we are
No, I
not.
said hole in the mole. It rhymes. We're not.
No, we
fucking
gotta
Mo.
call it holy moly.
Oh, there we go.
That's even better.
Oh god.
And let's end on that that high note.
Holy
so
moly, that's a bad dragon.
Oh
so
no.
let's do the plug-in before we
Which we will be doing.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
Warficus, we'll start with you.
I am Warficus. You can find me at True Warficus on Twitter. I stream every Tuesday. Fallout Blind on both Rumble and Twitter.
All right, Riely.
linktr.ee/Riely Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe for all your Riely needs.
Good shit, Mo.
You can find me at MSG Official YT, twitter.com/that, and just Moside Gaming. Just look up Moside Gaming. Got a link with all my bullshit in there. It's a link tree as well. Join the link tree revolution. Heal, dig it.
All right, Captain.
You can find me plugging the mole people because I gotta assert my dominance.
Oh
No,
yeah.
You can find me at youtube.com/Captain Blackbread. You could also find me by searching my music, which you'll just have to find Crisis Passing, Your Bluff. Also, something I haven't plugged on here before, Hootenanny Central. We don't upload there often, but it's a treat when we do. That's the gaming channel.
All right, well, I run a video game podcast alongside Riely called Pixels, Polygons, and Fun. You can find that wherever podcasts are found. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/ppafgingy. I will be restarting in an effort to get back to streaming consistently. I'm going to restart or continue on with the Assassin's Creed games. So either tonight or tomorrow as of recording, I will continue on with the next game of Black Flag.
Nice. I love that movie. I love that movie. I love that fucking game.
It's gonna be a good one because I've already finished Assassin's Creed 1. I finished Ezio's story, and I finished 3.
Oh, nice. 3 wasn't too bad. It just took a long time to really get into, but I love the story of 3 like the most, I think.
Right, so which means Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out too, so I need to make sure, I'm getting well started on it all, but that's it. So my issue has been bad card shuffling.
My issue was this hurricane season.
My issue was plans falling through.
My issue was hot coffee.
My issue is excessive roguelike games.
All right. We'll catch you guys next week. Vote for me.
No, don't
Do
do that.
Also,
Vote for the mole people.
please reach out and tell Riley I've been a good host.
Yeah, tell everyone DM Riely about how good of a host Gingy is.
No, we're not starting this shit again, okay?
Do it.
Hashtag let the ginger rise. Spread it.
Hashtag Gingy Rising.
Ginger. Oh, that's even better.
Oh boy. Alright. Did everybody get out of
Goodbye.
here? Wait, did everybody say their issues?
Yeah, we just,
Yeah, we
did,
just got
motherfucker.
done doing that.
I
Yeah,
thought
we
we
did
had
it
missed
too.
somebody. I thought we had missed somebody. I thought somebody didn't go. I was just asking. Jeez.